Maybe we do have a pick. Oh, that's good melody. It's hard, that bit. Hello, individual. Hey up, Sinan. I'm trying to get this bit right. Hey, Ammo Pro 758. I feel there's no whammy pit bar on this. I've been playing the fucking electric for a while. I can't read it because there's a crack in my screen. Well, that's what I'm trying to sort out. I've realised I've been extremely lazy with music this year. I've just started talking to people that were in the email band that I started about this time last year that I completely abandoned because I just got so fixated on doing other things. So that's why I've not made many videos about making music, because I haven't really been making any, and it's my own fault. I've been practicing a lot. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at guitar, but I've just not put that into any purpose. What did I come up with? Once upon a time I saw a big light. Once upon a time I witnessed a big light in the sky, and it soon turned to a big light. I forgot the words. Everything turned into dust, and it came and took all of us. I know what the words for this were, but I can't remember them at all. I know. Something like that. Hi, I saw what that was. I saw what that was. You said hi, hood, HDH, HDHD, JS, JJFJ. Hi. Well, the song was about what are the lyrics? Let me find the lyrics for it. Google keep. Lyrics so I've done a lot. I've done a whole album about getting divorced. I was sick of doing, that kind of thing. So I thought I want to make something weird about some mad shit. So I wrote it, and basically it starts off as a character. He sees a big light in the sky. Big light turns into a supernova, destroys everything, destroys the entire solar system. Everything gets formed into a black hole, grows into a quasi-star, which is basically a star that has a black hole inside it. Then it erupts into a quasar, which is not scientifically accurate. And then the main character is he's dust in space, right? And all the dust kind of comes together to form an intergalactic god. So So that's what the song's about, and I wanted to do more stuff like that. Something like that. Hang on. How does it go? Hang on, can I just find the fucking song? It's on SoundCloud somewhere. That's sort of the bass line. It's just something like that. Let me find it. Yeah. It's just going to sound like noise to you, probably. But... You can't really hear it because it's playing out the speakers, so it probably doesn't mean much to you. Hi to everybody. Adwans-on from Poland, Maya-YM4UF from Anime, and DDDZA. Hello, everybody. So. Oh, fair. You can actually make it out. Okay. I'm surprised at that, actually. I want to do some more songs like this, where it's just kind of, like, this is a fun song. I think it needs some improvements. Technically, it's a demo, pretty much. It's probably the demo I'm the happiest with. Like, I've got other songs. I've got this one. This one's about sort of being tempted by addictions and stuff. So a bit more serious. I can't remember how it goes. But I think the vocals are mixed a bit low. Also can't remember how it goes. flat sus2. Think of it as just A. Everything I said flat, I'm just not going to say flat anymore. Add a Q&A sticker, read the shampoo bowl. What? 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 Answer. What? So it's wanted me to ask questions. I don't want to ask you any questions. So we got, this is some of the ideas for the new album, right? They're demos. I've got this one that's it's basically about despising someone. I'm fucking this one up. This one's not an A. This one's not in flat, is it? So this one, it might have to be the final version because I don't remember how this one goes. It's like that. So yeah, these are some of the ideas that I've had so far. Like the album's pissing me off, man. There's loads of good ideas in there, and the track list just keeps building and building. And I don't know, I get the songs done, and then sort of sit there and I sort of sit like not quite happy with them. I can't quite figure out why. There's always something little in there. Like when you actually go to actually record the thing, it changes slightly. And that's why this year I've not really made much music because I've spent most of my time doing demos that I end up not being happy with. That are realistically probably better than anything that I had before, but they're still not quite there, you know what I mean? I think Sinankari makes a good point actually, because I think it's that you don't recognize, so you over-recognize your own problems that other people aren't thinking about. Like for me, that song that I was just playing there, it replays this. And it just does that for a bit. What the fuck does it do after this? That's it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know how sampling works. I do everything in one take because I don't understand any of this stuff like sampling and stuff like properly. I can turn something into a WAV file and like copy it, but I don't know. Like you see people on YouTube and stuff that like managed to turn. What was it I saw? Someone turned the shotgun noise from Fortnite into a full drum kit, and it came out and it sounded like quite a full lo-fi-esque kind of drum kit. Because how does it just sort of go like pop? You know how a sort of a kind of overly compressed shotgun sound might sound like. I want to do some of this technique as well. Well, that's realized. Usually what happens with this is the text thing goes weird. I'm just having a quick look at the chats, just because I realised I probably missed a load of stuff. Oh, I didn't actually lose anything. I thought the hate song was okay with the guitar solo stuff, ending it. The way you talked about it was like it was 10-minute long ramble. But I suppose because the main song itself finishes at the 2-minute mark, 2.5 minute mark, right? And it does this. Standard synth that comes with Reaper. I just messed with it, and I did like automatic movements, but it's all sitting in this. Sort of tempted to do. I've got probably in Stalky, you kind of giving me an idea, which is I've got quite a lot of songs here that aren't finished, but they're semi-finished. I've definitely got an album's worth. I'm just having a look at them all. Like there is some stuff that is just fucking awful. Like, yeah, no. But there is some stuff in here that's kind of worth keeping. They seem so content. That's worth keeping. There's definitely, let's see, 4 minutes, 10 minutes. Could redo Ask the Machine, but as an acoustic-y thing, and that as an acoustic-y thing. There's definitely like half hour, 35 minutes worth of music in it. What if I just release this now? Because I'm realizing that all this music is sort of lingering over my head a little bit. And I think that is why I've not released much music, because the idea of getting these songs done is holding me back. I'm gonna write this down. So let's see what I've got. I've got Quasi Star, Hatred, Temptation, The Maze, They Seem So Content. These are song titles. Normal Conversation. Right, how long is that? So 3 men, 4 men. Let's go with 3 men. That one's 17 minutes. 4 men and 5 men with that version, not 11 men. So 5, 9, 26, 29, 32, so 33, 36 minutes across 6 tracks. I'm sure there's more songs in it. Oh, this one. Definitely is a mix. There's this one which I can't really use because it's for a separate thing. This is the stuff we recorded at Abbey Road. So this is probably gonna be a jump up in quality. There's someone who can actually sing for a start. Matthias is green. You will know the song Insomniac. I'm gonna listen to it. What do you think are your must videos? How do you mean, like the ones that are the best ones? Hi and hello, everybody. So we're gonna sit down and we're gonna listen to Echo Belly, Insomniac. In terms of, I don't know, if you mean like, do you mean like my favorite videos that I've made, or like in general, like all videos? This is kind of, oh god, it does sound like it, doesn't it? I can hear it. I can hear the resemblance, actually. It does sound like it. I don't know, in terms of the videos that are best for life advice. I liked... There's one I watched from Princey A. I know he's a bit of a joke. But there's one I liked of him that was, like, disappear for 6 months. That was quite good. That got me back into going to the gym and stuff. This is a good video. That said, he is a bit cringeworthy, but he's in a fun way a little bit. I don't like the production on this one, but I do like her singing. I'm gonna try and find like a slower track. Well, the idea is like he covers it up with a lot of you know, oh, what's the fucking word? I feel like it's very easy for someone who watches Prince here to end up in like the Hamza circle of like really annoying red pill type people. I'm sure Prince A is kind of on the verge of that, but everything I've seen of him is just generally like, you know, stop hurting the environment, guys. Work out, guys. Stop eating junk food, guys. It's that kind of thing. But yeah, I like some disappear and then just work on yourself. But obviously, I can't disappear for 6 months, but there was just stuff in there like go to the gym and take vitamins. So, do you double track vocals? I do because I can't sing. Lydia can sing, so we usually double track her. And then on the song that I showed you, Away, that's Lydia and it was gonna be Lydia and me because like that seemed like kind of a you know, boyfriend and girlfriend doing the harmonies and stuff. It's kind of cutesy. I get in there. I can't ooh. Ooh, hang on. Let me try an ooh. All right, watch this. Ooh, it's awful. I'm gonna play a bit of Elliott Smith for NM Crass. Elliot, he wants real estate. What's my philosophy on life? And I don't really read philosophy. I don't really read much of anything. My philosophy is ever changing, and I kind of use the videos to help figure out what it is, because it helps to concretify something in your mind. It makes you sort of go, right, if I'm able to say it in a confident way and believe what I'm saying, then that's my philosophy in a way. I try and, like, I don't have it all figured out or anything like that. I kind of let each video become its own thing. But I mean, my philosophy's probably changed in the last year, and you could probably track the change if you so wanted to. So we're going to listen to... I didn't ask for fucking Echo Belly. I asked for Elliott Smith. It's just shorts of some twat talking about Elliott Smith. There we are. Yeah, what's the song? So Matthias is asking, what movies, songs, or TV shows changed your life? Bad Boy Bubby is a great film. Time of the Gypsies / Underground, both of those. Blue Velvet by David Lynch and that. Pink Floyd, but that's mainly because I started smoking weed when I was about 17, so I'm not going to count that really. You can count if you want. Who else? King Gizzard, I'd say, changed in terms of my attitude to quantity over quality. That's where that comes from. Seeing the fact that they're able to do so many albums and have them all be good, whether you like them or not. Like, there's certain albums of theirs that I don't like, but I can recognize that they are good. Like Butterfly 3000, I fucking hate that sort of twee pop synthy shit, but it is a good album. I just don't like it. Except Ya Love. Ya Love fucking sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to Ya Sarah. I'm just trying to find the right version. Here we are. Cheers. That's Lydia's doing all these headbands and stuff. Because I used to have these sort of like hair clamp things that went in, and they're a pain to take out. You basically got to wrestle your hair off your head. But when got Lydia, she sort of said, right, take one of these. They're pretty decent. So I had one, and I've never gone back. Well, I have sometimes, but I don't want to show the headbands. That's the one problem with a headband. If you don't want to show a headband, it's kind of there. You can't hide it. This is good. The drums make it feel like it's a transition. By the way, I need to go in about 20 minutes because I go to work. Oh, I like an oud. don't know how to play it. Tigers or macaws? Is a macaw a bird? Yeah. I'll go with macaws because they can speak. This is alright. What's your favourite song? At the moment, it's Octavarium by Dream Theater. Fucking fantastic song. Specifically, the live. Oh, fuck, I can't spell for the life of me. Live. The live 2006 version. Fan-fucking-tastic, this. I try and get a good part of it. Not the best introduction. Where's the bit? I can't play it like this. But yeah, that's enough of that. Did you get selected to any film festivals? I only went for the free ones. I only selected myself for the free ones, so I got on a couple free ones. That said, I don't remember what any of them are. I just went on Film Freeway. I just spammed it to everything. You can, and there's like all different film festivals, like, you know, the Venezuelan fucking film festival, the Argentinian film festival, the Chinese film festival. You just throw it in all of them, right? If it costs £0 and 0 pence to get in it, I'm submitting it to it. Because the thing is, people spend so much money on a film festival campaign, hoping to get themselves somewhere, but it doesn't work, because the thing is say you get into, I don't know, the Cannes Film Festival, right? You go to Cannes, right? That's money. Hotel, that's money, right? Traveling there, money, right? All the little bits of partying you're going to be doing in the restaurants and at the film festival itself, money, right? So it's not just the £400 that it costs to get into the film festival. It's also however God knows how much to, you know, get everything done officially, right? Because everything needs paperwork behind it, right? I mean, if you type in this, then you know to get up. So I mean, you already know what to do. I don't see how me yelling at you is gonna get you up. You know what I mean? Hey Joshua, how are you? Hello Tanneman. I can't see the thing. Yeah, not too bad. A little bit. I was gonna do some videos today, but I just don't have the energy. I did a good video yesterday about the about, what was it about? It's all about the future and about how, you know, how old people now are more conservative, but when they were young, they were more sort of progressive. I think that's a consistent cycle that happens from generation to generation. And young people now that are considered progressive, that might consider themselves progressive, as time goes on and new progressives form in the years to come, in the 2040s and the 2050s, then the people that are progressive now, who are going to hold on to the same progressive ideas, aren't going to be progressive anymore. So the video was basically about that. So I thought I'd title it, I thought I'd do like some kind of clickbait thumbnail, which is going to be like, I'm going to be racist in the year 2075, right? Because someone sees that, right? They're going to go, what? And then you click on it, and it's explaining this whole idea. It might be a bit too clickbait, I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's not necessarily click. I was talking to my mate Benja. I said, I feel like I do a lot of clickbait. And he said, nah, you know, you actually pay it off. I saw your walk through London in the red dress. How do you feel about that looking back? I think, how do I top it? You know? because that's all YouTube is. You got to top the thing that you did before. Obviously not straight away, but at some point I've got to do something more mad than that, you know? And that, to me, like, is pretty mental. You know, I don't know how much more of a statement I could do, because the red dress clearly is kind of a metaphor around confidence. You know, the whole, it's wearing the confidence. That was kind of the point of it. I thought I'd put in a bit about, you know, trans and stuff, just to make sure that, you know, I'm not just using it as a little costume. I actually am in support of, you know, trans rights and stuff like that. But the point is, it's not about that inherently. It was about confidence, and it was about, you know, people not recognizing. I knew people wouldn't turn their heads particularly often, so I used that to my advantage. So everyone in the video kind of becomes part of the message, and the costume becomes part of the message. To me, that was one of the best ideas I've had. I mean, topping it isn't necessarily about putting myself in as much danger as possible. I mean, I could go to Venezuela and do it walking around the fucking, you know, where the mafia is, not the mafia, whatever the fuck they are. You know, I could do that. But I don't think Benja would want to do that. We have an idea that we might not do, which is to go to the Cannes Film Festival and do some walk and talks around the Cannes Film Festival. That could be kind of fun. Try and get into it and then just do walk and talks through that. Might get kicked out. Then include that in the video, I guess. I don't know. Depends on, they probably have contracts and stuff. They're probably savvy to all of that. But I don't know. I don't know how to top the dress video. Because to me, I'm glad that I did it. You know, I've been very scared to do it. But eventually I sort of came around to it. I've done this one, which is... Hey up
everybody. My name's Joshua Morrison, director of Jonny Mozza's Lessons in Confidence now.
So this one's going around the Barbican, and I just think it looks fantastic. Benja did an amazing job on this.
An material.
Oh yeah, I trip over this bin.
That I was going to throw away anyway, so I thought that's going to make a good packing material. And
so you got that. This one's going to be good. It doesn't have a gimmick like the dress video did. The thing is, I think that I could do the dress video better. The problem is, I think that the idea is really good, but obviously in the moment I was a bit scared, so I don't think I did the best monologue. You know, I could have done a better monologue, and I could have made my point more coherently. It's a very general video, so it's a good introduction, I think. I went on a Discord server. I don't use Discord particularly often, but I went on a Discord server and I found that a GIF had been made of me. And I was like, oh, I've got GIFs made of me. Sick. Made by people that I don't know. How cool is that? It's weird, that. So, don't know. Need to think of some idea. That was the whole fucking point of this video, wasn't it? So we got the idea. Just gonna call this video. We're gonna do the album of all the songs that I've already kind of got and just release that. That's sorted. Don't need to do anything more with that. Now, idea for video. I have one idea for a video, which is quite different, right? I'm going to put it past you, right? So the idea of the video is, let me find it in my notes. It was called "What I Would Do If I Were the Leader of the World," or something like that, or like how I would make the world perfect. How I'd make it perfect, right? Before I get into it, Jason says you could come up to North Wales and spend a few days with a weird autistic person for a few days. Me, not sure that'd be worthy of a video. I'm quite unique character. Maybe we could do some documentaries. We've been trying to do documentaries lately about interesting people. Is YouTube your full-time job? No, I've got to cancel the stream in about 5 minutes because I've got to go to work. So I work like 30 hours a week normally, and then the rest of my time I spend on this YouTube channel. So this is kind of why I did the email band, and I failed and abandoned the email band because I realized I put so much on my plate. I was trying to do the email band, I was trying to do this YouTube channel, I was trying to do the Jonny Mozza Lessons in Confidence film, I was trying to sort out Sheffield Psychedelic at the time, and I was working, and I was also doing all the live stuff and also working on my own solo album, which I'm still working on. So I was trying to do so much, right? And you can't do all of that at the same time. You got to pace yourself. That's what I've learned from doing this. Because at the time I was doing like 2 videos a day. But anyway, the idea. Do you normally watch streams against your will? So the idea I have, right? Here's the video title. If I were in charge, here's how I would make the world better, right? And the basic concept is, it's a compilation essentially. Imagine one of my videos, but if it was only 20 seconds long, and I just explain a policy idea that I've got, right? And then after I've finished explaining the policy idea, it cuts to something else. Right, and after that, it cuts to something else and something else and something else. Right, you know, kind of like what's his name? Austin McConnell has a video that's like useless information. Let me find it. Oh, where is it? Oh, he's done loads of them now.
If there's one thing that YouTube
So it's like this.
My
Fuck off. So here he's got one set up with the whiteboard.
Pineapple will decompose.
Now he's using stock footage.
A light bulb, however, will never rot.
All right.
On April 1st,
Outside.
1993, in the town of Lead Hill, Arkansas, the sun set at 6:34.
Yeah, I don't care. Move on.
Charles Austin.
See, it changes. Now he's holding something, right? It changes, right? So what you want is like this, right? See?
Born on a Tuesday.
That's what I want.
Basketballs were colored brown. However,
if I were in charge, here is how I would destroy the world. I'll tell you what, a lot of my ideas aren't, because part of the idea that I have is that I want it to really rapidly change between extremely small localized issues and really large scale like geopolitical shit, you know, like, so here's how I would solve Israel Palestine, and then we need to sort out the road markings on the A340, right, because they're faded, right? You kind of do that kind of thing. So I've got 2 so far. I think I need about 100 ideas for this. 1, mandatory media classes in school. Teach kids how propaganda works and how newspapers spin stories to garner attention, right? And then 2, allow pubs to choose if they want to be a smoking pub or a non-smoking pub. Smoking pubs get an extra 10% added to their beer tax, right? So imagine 100 of those. We need a better title. I think that's what we're saying. So what's the word? Make me the president of the world. How about that? Something like that, right? Make me the president of the world. Something like that. I'm not sure. We'll try and think of something. What the fuck are those things that people use to get promoted? I've forgotten the word. Manifesto. My manifesto for president of the world. That's kind of the idea. And each section will be between 5 and 30 seconds long, however long it takes to explain the idea. And it would just continually go from one thing to the next. Right? And I wanted to sort of veer between serious, genuine points and sort of humorous kind of points. But stuff that's all generally, stuff that I believe. But also things that, because as I was growing up, right, I've always looked at stuff and thought, how could I solve it, I'd be like at the bus stop and I'd be looking at the buildings around me. I'd be like, all right, I'd put a funeral home there. Put a Tesco Extra there. You know. And that's how I kind of work with life in general, right? Where did I put my... Ow! We're talking about running for president of the world. Check out Nico Omihanana. I've heard of him. Yeah, I've heard of this guy, Nico Omilana. The more you say it, the less I want to play fucking Elliott Smith. I like that one, Sincari. There, I'm going to put that on the list. Force companies to make products that last. I'll fix that up. I'm going to steal this title. How I won the... Oh, I watched the I Exposed Racists in London video. That one was kind of mad. There was a woman with a knife in it. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty nuts. How I won the UK election. I think this is...
This is me, handing the Prime Minister of the UK...
Mine isn't specific to the UK, though. Mine is I want to be dictator of the universe. Essentially. Old cars can last 50 years. Well, one of my ideas was tax classic cars, because apparently, in this country, classic cars don't get taxed. How often do you get inspiration ideas from lives like these? Lives like what? Everything comes from my own little experiences, really. That's why I've never been able to do a request for a video, because every video is generally based on an anecdote. And I kind of come back around sort of going, and I talk to this and, you know. Ah, that's nice. Frankos Re. I'm glad that you get out of bed early. I'm terrible for it. You're probably better at it than me. But yeah, this would be one of my first like edited videos, you know. The moment I tend to hone in on one band or artist for a very long time. So when I first started the channel, I was listening to a lot of Akala and a lot of Dead Prez, but I don't listen to as much of that anymore. Now I just listen to Dream Theater and Haken and a lot of progressive metal. But I'll get bored of that, and then I'll move on to the next thing. Julie Delpy, I like her album. Although I listened to it on a plane, then I realised it's kind of not nearly as good as I thought it was. Interviews at a library. It's a good idea. To be honest, Eamon, a lot of it isn't necessarily like a conscious choice. It's just sort of... I used to make more like high sort of octane content, and I realised I can't be asked. I did the video that I'm exporting at the moment. I originally did it as a multicam thing, so I cut to the camera a couple times just so that I'm not wasting my time. But I realised I don't want to spend a load of time going through and just cutting back and forth when it's not going to make the video any better. If you can arrange some interviews, I will do them. Because I'll tell you what, me and Benja, we've been working on this documentary channel idea lately, which is basically about following interesting people. So we basically went up to parkour group who were teaching parkour at the Barbican, and we said to them, "Oh, let's make a documentary about you." And then we were also chatting around and saying, talking to a graffiti artist, and he said, "Can you make a documentary on me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And a councillor for Ealing Council came up to me and said, I want you to do some videos for the Hanwell Hootie. And I was like, oh, all right. I mean, if I get paid for that, I'll do it. If I don't get paid, I might do it, but I'm not doing it for Ealing Council. I would love to go, but the thing is, I've already gone away twice this year, which is more than I should be going. I don't have the money to be going around like that. So, yeah. I would go, but I just don't have the money at the moment. Might be going back to Sheffield at some point. Ah. Stop. Oh, what's it? Why is it doing that? I'm not. No. Yeah. Thank you. Just leave it as normal. No. Stop trying to give me. Hang on. I sometimes to make the messages show up. Would you like to have an interview as chaotic as exposing racists in London? How do you mean? How do you mean would you like to have an interview as chaotic as that? I mean, I had this idea of going to like a left-wing and a right-wing protest and showing that, because I bet if I went to both, right, I wouldn't get anything chaotic. I bet I would just get a load of quite uninteresting sort of stuff and use that as kind of a message, just, whether you're misguided or you're not, you go into these things, and a lot of people are just kind of ordinary. Maybe something like that. Because I feel like if I went with the intent of getting a chaotic interview, I either wouldn't get one or I would end up manufacturing one. I mean, it'd be cool if I went and I got something like as mad as that woman. But then that woman in the Milo, whatever the fuck his name is, Nico video, she pulled out a fucking knife. I don't really want to talk to people who are going to pull out knives on me, even if they think I am a racist. So I don't really want to do that. I don't have the balls to do that sort of thing. Maybe if I was making more money, he's got like 1 million subscribers. He's got 8 million subscribers. He's hiring people out and paying them. I don't make minimum wage off this. So yeah, I really should be going to work, so I'm gonna head off. If you have any final quick questions, I'll do a quick fire thing. I'll be a manta shrimp. I like manta shrimps. They got 16 cones of vision, and they have a nuclear punch that basically causes a shockwave underwater, which no other animal can do. Oh, fuck off. Ah, cheers, aye. Do you believe in reincarnation? I don't know if I necessarily believe in it. I want it to be the case. I think it's more likely than fucking heaven and hell and all that. I think it's more likely that it's reincarnation. But I don't necessarily believe in that either. Hard mattress. Hard mattress. I like the dead days. I like working on days that are sort of like dead. I hate all the customer service stuff. This is why I like my pub. I used to work in a big gastro pub, and I had to be all smiley and go like, "Hi guys, what can I get you?" Oh, no, I didn't say it as camp as that, but I had to be all fucking smiley and stuff. But I just go and I've embraced my fucking miserable fucking cretin inside me. Soda, yeah, it's all right. Don't love it, don't hate it. It's fine. I wouldn't really go for it unless it's the summer, I suppose. So yeah. Oh, let's see, where's the apparatus? Take that. Yeah, I like when it's dead. I like when like there's no one in the pub. That's fun. to me, that's quite fun. But yeah, doing the stream has given me a good idea, which is but why what? Doing the stream has given me a good idea in terms of just getting the music that I have now out, because I realize I have enough to release an album now, and it's all a case of just over-emphasizing a perfect vision, which I should know because I preach about it enough is never going to happen, right? So I'm going to release this album. I'm going to call it "Get It Out of the Way," which is what I've wanted to call an album for fucking years, and it kind of fits with the agenda of with the theme of the album. So yeah. I don't want to finish the stream. I feel like I've still got some energy, but I guess I'll use it at work. The Democratic Socialists, no, they don't. Fucking random shit. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to do more videos, trying to focus more on getting some decent thumbnails and not just being lazy with it. Trying to make more good videos, because sometimes it's very easy to just sort of blag it and just do the bare minimum. So trying to put a bit more effort in, even if it does mean less videos. Yes, I used to sort of go out and record, like, 8, 9, 10 videos in a day, but now I'm not doing that quite as much. I'm recording a lot more. I'm going out a lot and recording one video, and that one video is really good. So I want to do more of that. Oh, is this fucking... All right, I can download a couple more than while I'm here. I'm downloading my entire thing, Google Takeout. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to go. Where is it? Yeah, download and download. Mantis shrimps. Yeah. Which ones are we doing here? 6 and 7, okay. All right. Please don't take forever. Please don't take forever. Oh, I'm not waiting at 12 minutes. Oh, I fucking knew that was going to happen. All right. I mean, I'll try and ramble a bit, but I don't want to do it too much. Anyway, I really need to go. So, much as I've enjoyed chatting, I will see you next time.